right, here is my Grand Californian room tour of a standard handicap accessible room. We're in 2107, which is the second floor, the Grand Californian. And then walking in, you could definitely already tell that this room is a lot bigger. Actually, I'm gonna wide angle lines this. You have this huge foyer area. I was able to have the stroller obviously here and my dad's wheelchair here for when we're ready to just hit the parks. It's ready to go, but it's a big space. Not that my hair looks really nice right now, but like just to kind of see how big it is. My arm's fully extended out and I'm not even touching the walls, which is not typically normal for a room in Disney. And I do have this on wide angle mode just so that you can get a better idea of everything. When it's on regular mode, it's so close up that it doesn't feel like it's as open as it is. But the hallway is really big. And then coming from the front door area, you have a bathroom where the door slides. Open and close. And then I don't know if the bathrooms are normally like this, but there isn't a lot of counter space here. And they tried to supplement that with this like little, like 3 or 4 inch ledge that you have, and then a couple ledges underneath here. But it's probably so that there's enough room in order to have a wheelchair in here. But here is the floor is completely tiled. They have a cute little step stool with hidden Mickey on the side. And then the shower is completely handicap accessible. So you could just walk right in, walk right out. There's no little ledge where you could trip yourself up. There is a like shower head coming out of the top ceiling. Like, what do they call it? A waterfall shower. And then they have the kind where it's like individual to get yourself all around your body kind of situation there. And the nozzles, and it has like a little chair to sit in. I haven't checked the water pressure yet. Let me see what that looks like. So it's nice. It's not like a strong current. It's like as if water is just falling on you lightly. But feels good. And then I don't know, I gotta somehow maneuver this, hold on, without getting wet. I'm currently wearing shoes, so I don't want to get like super wet. No, that has a stronger stream. So that one's a little bit stronger. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. That one is a little bit stronger of a stream to get you feel like you're washed up. And then they do have these really nice mirrors in here, because without them being on, it is really dark in this bathroom. So the switches are on the outside. Now the one thing with this is, like, if somebody's going to the bathroom and you want to get ready, you can't do it in the same room. There is a little desk in the other room though that would work for that. And then cute little details. You've got a picture of Chip and Dale picking some oranges. And then in the wallpaper, you could kind of like almost as if this is a hidden Mickey, but wait, where is it? Right there. Tiny little hidden Mickey, pretty small compared to my finger. And then walking out of the bathroom, they have like a little coat rack thing that's kind of nice. The closet is really small, so we are going to Oogie Boogie Bash on this trip. So we have a couple costumes hanging here, but really we wouldn't be able to fit much else besides that. It does come with complimentary slippers that don't feel very lush or comfortable. Kind of feel like flip-flops from the dollar store. And then there are robes. I have not tried the robe on to see if it's like for a bigger person or not. Then you have your extra pillow blanket and hair dryer. So got the robe on. The problem I always have with these is I'm a large person, so I never feel like these close enough for me. But they are very warm. There's like lining on the inside of them, so they're very warm and cozy. We're real, like, I'm a 2X person, so to me it doesn't close enough, but to anybody lower than my size, I feel like you'd be comfortable in it. It's got a little logo on there. All right, so coming out from the closet area, you have a little mini fridge. My children have already moved in a little bit. The only thing with this one is you can't like buy a half gallon of milk and stand it up in here without removing a bunch of shelving units or adjusting them around. And then we have stuff out already, but there is a Keurig coffee maker. There is some Joffrey's coffee and tea, a couple creamers and cups. So they didn't give us a lot of creamers, and there's no sugars. And we like literally just got in the room today and none of us drank coffee yet. So it's weird that they didn't set that up again. And then you've got your ice bucket and glasses of water. Very pretty kind of like lamp in the Craftsman style, stained glass style, a mirror, and then you have your like little desk area here. And then this being the handicap room, typically there would be a bed that would come out of this and fold down as a twin size bed. But I think with it being handicap accessible, that would literally block the first bed here. So they ended up doing it as a chair that pulls out as a sleeper. So here you have some drawers that are actually pretty deep. And then you have your big screen TV, a mirror, and then this is very, very wide space. It doesn't show up on camera as well, but the space within this area is really nice and wide. My dad's about ready to take a nap. I was trying to get this done before he fell asleep, so he's making a little appearance in the video. And then over here you have some really cute artwork of Dale, I believe, and then Chip. I always get those two mixed up. But somebody said Chip, chocolate chip nose one time. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. Way of remembering him. So there's a cute little orange tree mural here. You do have a clock and telephone, and then a little drawer here, but no Bible. Well, that's different. And then there is a little bit of artwork on the wall over here of some birds, kind of reminiscent of, well, they're supposed to be in California here, like Napa Valley, but it reminds me of Snow White, like a Snow White type bird. And my dad's laughing at my description of that. And then they also have a cute artwork of Bambi here as well. Little silhouette, because it's a very naturey, woodsy theme. And then here is the pull-out bed. I don't imagine this is going to be extremely comfortable type bed. The mattress looks like it's quite thin, and that's probably what that extra, basically for my sister, yeah. That's probably what that extra blanket and pillow are for. And then this was like a little stand that she just moved over to put her cell phone on. And then our room has a balcony. I'm pretty sure every room here has a balcony. We are not facing anything of like, we're just a standard basic room. We're just trying to be able to, this has also those, if you're in a wheelchair bound, easier to open curtains in theory. I mean, that wasn't that easy. But we are facing, I think, where people come in to enter. We're not facing downtown Disney. We're not facing the parks because those are premium views. So we're just facing the carport thing where people come in and start checking into the hotel. Pretty sunset though. And then it's very almost like claustrophobic out here, very dark. With this being sunset, so the sun's full blast on this area, it's a little bit dark and kind of like closed in feeling for the porch. But that concludes my little room tour of a handicap accessible standard room at the Grand Californian in Disneyland Resort. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye, Dad.
Oops.
Couple other things I forgot to mention is there is uplighting all around the room almost. That does add a lot of light. I accidentally turned a switch on and it turned on, and I was like, wow, this is really nice, because the lamps that were in here were not doing it, and it's only like 5 o'clock. Other thing is there are a lot of outlets here. So there's outlets over here in the desk area. There's a decent amount of outlets right underneath the TV. There's a whole bunch of outlets over here on the nightstand as well. So there's lots of accessibility. There's an outlet randomly on the wall over here by all of our stuff. I'm wondering if this is like if you have one of those motorized scooters to like plug in and you have the extra space to like park it over here kind of thing. But there are a lot of outlets in this room, which is really nice as well. So there's also a smart TV in the room with Disney On Demand, but you also can connect your own personal devices to it as well. I've done that on one of the last trips that I went on. I wanted to watch a movie, and they don't really have a lot of selection where it's longer things to watch. And it was a lot of fun just to be able to put a movie on at the end of the day, put my feet up and relax for a little bit. But they do have some fun little like shorts or bedtime stories for kids, but nothing that's really like extremely like a long period of time, like an hour or so more to watch and relax. They also have a little Disney Plus like preview thing where they show you a few trailers of shows and movies that they have specifically on Disney Plus. I do feel that they're missing out on an opportunity here for people who don't have Disney Plus. If they had some of the shows actually available for people to watch in their room at the end of the day when they're done at the park, or in the morning while they're getting ready, it might get people to sign up for it. But again, they still haven't done that yet from one of the last times I stayed at the hotels. And that concludes my room tour of a standard handicap room at Disney's Grand Californian in Disneyland Resort. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.